Hello, welcome back to Ultimate Admirals. It's once again Monday, which means it's time for Shipyard Champions. So, what's the deal this time? Let's see. It's got to do with torpedoes. Your goal is to build a ship type with as many torpedoes as possible. Choose the range, year, nation, weather, blah blah blah. That's up to me. Enemy will be one 1940s battleship. Not a shared design, so I'm just gonna let the AI design something. And you must sink it with torpedoes only. You can build a number of ships depending on the ship type you choose. So battleship or battlecruiser up to 1, heavy cruisers up to 3, light cruiser up to 5, destroyer up to 10, or torpedo boats up to 20. I'm gonna go with destroyers. We had such amazing luck last week with DDs. Share design off. Weather overcast. I want it to be night, so I can hopefully get close enough to launch. Okay, no, that's oh yeah, that's that one from the previous challenge where you had to sink the Sea Jaeger and its friends. But no, we're gonna design something else. Hybrid destroyer. I can fit a lot of the torpedoes on this, I think. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna build 10 of these. How big can I make it? How fast can I make it? I mean, cost doesn't matter. Range not really necessary. Probably reduce the beam and draft a little bit. Like so. That's a pretty big tower. We're not gonna need guns, that's for sure. And I think we're getting points by how many torpedo tubes we have. Not launchers, but tubes. So one quintuple launcher is 5 tubes. I do need a gun just to satisfy the requirements. That's 52%. Is it not possible to put a funnel on that superstructure? Let's pick one that's not like super huge. Okay. I want some kind of survivability, but not at the cost of torpedoes. Modern armor, why not? Because I do need to sink this ship. Ammo literally does not matter. Make it weigh as little as possible. At least make the gun not flash fire. Rangefinder doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to be using the gun. It must be sunk with torpedoes only. Radar might matter though. And I don't want to be like completely slaughtered by secondary weapons. So some armor is nice. There we go. That leaves me with quite a bit of tonnage for torpedoes. Let's make them. They don't have to be super big. So it's standard propulsion, that's 15-kilometer range at 51.5 knots with oxygen. That's more range. Make them fast. 10-kilometer range at 65.6 knots. That's decent. And parts are badly placed. Oh yeah, because the launchers just grew. Why can't you fit like centrally? Okay, let's try a quad launcher. That fits. You can put some of these double launchers. Ship is overweight. See if like any of these towers are any smaller. Reduce the range a bit, doesn't really matter. Doesn't make much of a difference. Reducing quarters, I mean, I think these DDs are going to be either alive or very dead. Oh, with diesel the weight goes up. Let's stick with gas turbines. Yeah. Bit of an aft weight offset, but oh, I can fit more launchers. Now I'm overweight again. Never mind the sonar then. Never mind the RDF. We got the radar. That should be enough. So that's 30, 38. And 56 launchers, if my math is not too terrible. 56 times 10, that's 560 torpedoes. Torpedo tubes. Plus the reload, so that's over 1,000 torpedoes. Some of them should be able to hit. Aft weight offset, pitch and roll, blah blah blah. It doesn't really... I'm not going to be doing any shooting with my 2-inch gun, so let's launch. That's one squadron of 4. Turn the torpedoes and the 2-inch guns off. That's one squadron of 3. And another of 3. Let's try and get close enough to do this. We are taking fire already. Let's pop my smoke. Now, I know I have the torpedoes not centrally mounted, so I can only launch half at one time. That's okay. First swarm going out. Hang on, I need a thumbnail. Maybe clear weather would be better, so I could actually go at 41 knots. There we go. Torpedoes. That's the name of the game. No, it's the hubris. Oh, it actually selected a... well, that was not intended. That's actually one of my my designs. It was designed to take on the Sea Jaeger, so it doesn't have any secondaries. That's actually a mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake. Because that's kind of making it easier on me. Just because it does not have any secondaries whatsoever. we're just gonna go with it and hope it doesn't get me disqualified. Oh, we got some torpedo hits. Some more torpedo hits. This should be a lot of torpedo hits. Brown pants moment on the bridge of the hubris. Probably gonna hit some of my own DDs here, but there we go. I thought I set it to share designs off. Yeah, but it's not a shared design, is it? Let's go with the French one. Let's go with clear weather so I can actually see. In case that didn't count because it was against my own design, we're gonna just do this again quickly. We're not gonna do the Kleiner Jaeger, we're gonna do my silly little boat, which is actually pretty huge and fat for a DD, but it's technically a DD. Yeah, there we go. Building Battleship. So it's cooking something up. Let's pause it. Stupid formations, but we can make it work. Now this might be a little bit harder because this AI designed ship might actually have secondary weapons. The last ship was designed purely to sling AP shells at the Sea Jaeger. That was its only job. I don't even think I gave it any torpedo protection. it's not really surprising that it lost to a bunch of DDs. Okay, Bouvette. What kind of ship are you? What has the AI cooked up? It doesn't look too bad, actually. 20.3-inch guns. Okay. Some secondaries. Lots of really small ones. Anti-flood 3, anti-torp 5. Come on, launch. Phew! Alright. Well, that was quick. Lost one DD, which was actually more expensive than the Battleship. Lost two DDs actually, so in terms of cost effectiveness, I kind of lost out, but that was not the objective here. Yeah. In this case, you could have swarms of battleships hunting one super expensive DD, and it would make sense. But yeah, that's it for Shipyard Champions. That was, if my math is incorrect, you may correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure that was 560 torpedo tubes. So, I will see you again for more Shipyard Champions. Well, this was the season finale, so I'm not sure when the next one is going to be up, if it's going to be next Monday or in a couple of weeks, but well, there's always the German campaign. So yeah, goodbye and take care.